I kick back. Mình đặt play rồi đặt play. Tầm máu bên mình. Đặt play, đặt play. Vâng, nó vẽ cái đá khoái hơn đặt play mà lại tới. Sau xoay restart không vẫn. Let's get it out the woman.
The people kept their promise and handed you all the core flames. In this world after Trebios, no demigods were born in Amphorius. At this point, I just want to know, why didn't you shed even a single tear? Your indifference chills me. Do you? Sorrow has been my constant companion. In fact, I'll remember this world through anger. As long as I burn. Perhaps it's already too late. But you're right. Anger, at this moment, is the only weapon I can rely on. So, draw your sword, Executioner! I'll make sure you realize that your greatest...
Slana killed himself.
After that, he raised then Kaslana that day, who fell to the sword to be left in the past. I only remember an climb, fall, climb, fall, climb again. The only freedom the nymph had, but its choice could... After that, every time I reached this point in the cycle, and my efforts in this cycle would dissolve into nothing at the same time.
The buffer subject Kaslana regressed. The extrapolation process and abnormal fluctuation were detected in his spine function. Okay. Admin note: the first devastating failure. Eternal recurrent. Subject Kaslana. Eternal recurrent 2. Subject Kaslana adopted a strategy similar to the eternal recurrent one. No substantial impact on the experimental progress were observed. Kamanakate class boy. Sao chết chóc ấy sao? Hai máu chiêng tiết. Terminated normally in sequence. Subject Castana regress the extrapolation process. Minor adjustment detected in subject Kastana strategy decision waiting for avoid sacrifice of past companion has been increased. After verification, this adjustment did not have a substantial impact on the experiment. To decompile the black tide, aiming to elevate access privilege, execute unauthorized access authorization operation against specific subject represented by the 12 crisis air. Terminate knowledge in sequence. Kaslana request. Kaslana Suleiman attempt to reset the core layer has failed. $113. No intervention required. Continue observation. ចាប់ខ្វែងនិយាយមួយ NPC បាត់ playable នោះផង NPC បាត់ playable ពេលចាំចិត្តដល់ចប់ចាំប្រាប់ស្អីខ្លះយ៉ាងណា134 The 134th eternal recurrent.
Absolute nonsense.
I thought cycles was the answer you were looking for.
No. It's just that the answer came so suddenly. There was no fun in tracing it back to its roots.
NPC នឹងពេលចាប់ខ្វែឃើញនឹងជើងមក Okay.
Eons? Paths? What a load of nonsense.
I can't give you an exact explanation of those two concepts either.
Enough. I'm just expressing my frustration. Don't you understand? I was already expecting this. The black tide came from beyond the sky. And everything else is no exception.
Fate is a strange thing. No matter how the details of history change,
The Anaxa I know.
the Anaxa I know always remains as harsh as ever.
If the other Anaxagoras actually worshipped the gods, I'd make sure to find a way to break the cycles and crush them in their cradles.
Anaxa is an atheist.
Too bad. Now only to do that.
What's that supposed to mean? You're willing to help?
Of course. The core flames were meant to save the world. And in my opinion, the noble titans have no reason to refuse. Besides, according to you, before stepping into these endless cycles, you were my pupil.
I've already heard the same thing countless times.
Enough chit-chat. Let's go. If we run into any other scholars, leave them to me. We've all made preparations for total annihilation. Never thought someone would step in to help.
Kaslana eternal recurrent.
Light up the dawn. Light up the dawn. Light up the dawn. Light up the dawn.
You've been to the Luminary Throne before, haven't you?
Luminary Throne.
If you're talking about in past cycles,
You're already much luckier than the other students.
ជួប Flame River ម្ដងទៀត
Hold up.
Call Flame of Reason.
Keep your wits about you. Someone's watching us.
Cypher. Cypher.
Pretty boy. Your eyesight's better than I thought. As for that false god who's been turning the world upside down, it's you. Isn't it, white hair?
You sure do love stealing the spotlight. In the name of the Seven Sages, I demand that you immediately step away from the Luminary Throne. This is the sacred ground of reason, and no one may desecrate it. Take my words back to Aglaya. I won't say the same thing twice, Catgirl.
Oh my! You won't even call me the demigod of trickery. That is just heartbreaking. I have some words for you, too. First, as one of the most heretical blasphemers in the world, you have no right to lecture me. Second, this is none of your business, Grove Boy. Step aside. I don't want anyone getting hurt.
Here we go.
Core Flame thieves. You really think you can scare off a sage of the grove with nothing but empty threats?
Cycle នេះ Cypher អ្នកដើរយក Core Flame ម្ដងទៅ
This gloomy little brat's got a sharp tongue. Ooh, not bad, not bad. I kinda like you. As a return favor, please come search this core flame right here. Aw, don't cry now.
លូទី
That was close. I'm out of here.
ព្រោះฉะนั้นដើរហាងយូរទៀតមែនដូចជាអត់ទេឆែកមើល live ខ្ញុំមិនសើមិញឲ្យលេងដបងមានដើរហាងអីហើយក៏ខ្ញុំពេលនៅប្រើជប៉ុនដូចជាប្រើជប៉ុនមានអត់បានប្រើអង់គ្លេសខ្ញុំអត់ដឹងតែឃើញ VA មកវិញហីចឹងអាចខ្វះនឹងបើសិនជាអត់មានក៏ខ្វះក្រោយដល់មានអាចស៊ីហ្វនេះវាលួចគ្រប់យ៉ាង
They're
ណាស់
exactly cunning. And yet so naive.
លួចតាំងពី Core Flame ទៀត
They're exactly like all the past ones I've known. Eve.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Of course. When I first set out on the flame chase journey, Lady Treby never managed to teach me Orynyx's miracle. But along the way, I learned a thing or two.
អត់ដល់ពេលណាស្គាល់ Fairy Run ទេហើយពី3ផាតទៀត character ថ្មីចឹងប្រហែលជាគេមិនຕົកយូរទេករណីលើកលែងមានតែ Riot the Slay មួយខ្វះក្រោយមានអីបើដាល់ហាងទៅបាត់វិញចាឡើងទៅ Express វិញបាត់ទេ
Where are you going?
I don't know.
The Venerationists' foolish inventions finally come in handy.
និយាយអីឃើញមកវិញហើយមិនមែនដូច Riot Slay ទេនេះ Cryo គេមេតា
How is this possible?
You've arrived, Zagreus.
Zagreus
Always so punctual.
What? Do you know who I am?
I'm running out of patience. So I'm not going to waste words.
ចុះសិនថា
Listen
Done.
up, spirit thief. Hand over the core flame, and let's pretend we never clashed. This way, you and this world can still be saved.
Save? You sing better than any bard. If you ask me, you're the greatest disaster Emporius has ever known. No matter how strong you are, you're still just a mortal body. Carrying 12 core flames? Don't make me laugh. You'll just get consumed by the divine flames and drag this world down with you.
Cryo Element is limited edition luxury element
134.
What?
This is the 134th cycle I've lived through. and the number of core flames I carry
ចុះ
is...
134 គុណ 12 ទៅចំនួនប៉ុណ្ណឹង1000 ជាង
1596.
1500 core flame damn the Scorpio very run soon I guess cause player that didn't put Scorpio now want her ចូលរីរ៉ានផាចក្រោយទៅដើម្បី break wallet player
Yes.
1,000 core flames and just a single Chrysos hair. How is that even possible?
I've come this far. And that's proof enough.
គេបានអស់ហើយ
But someday you will burn to the ground.
Of course. The divine flames will eventually consume my eyes and blind me. But before that, they could still forge and sharpen Dawnmaker. Now when I cut open your stomach, you won't feel a thing.
កន្លែងនេះស្តៀងរឿង Charlotte ខ្ញុំមើលមួយនោះវាមាន ability time travel to the past ប៉ុន្តែ ability នោះពេលប្រើយូរទៅផ្នែកទៅតខ្វាក់ដល់ពេលនេះវា cycle ច្រើនទៅ core flame កាន់តែច្រើនទៅទៀតប្រឡែងដែរ
This is the final warning.
Not everyone especially guarantee like me អ្នកដឹង Scorpio លេងមួយ skirt អ្នកចង់លេង skirt គេភូទុកមុនហើយ cycle ខុសគ្នាតែ final តែមួយមិន final នៃ Caslana តែមួយផ្សេងខុសគ្នា cycle ផ្សេងតែនេះទៅដែរ
Fine. Assume this world holds 100 million possibilities. And no matter how one looks at it, 99,999,999 of them all point to outcomes of certain destruction.
I didn't realize how good she is with skirt ទោះជាយើងដឹងក៏យើងពិបាកសម្រាប់ចិត្តតែត្រូវ pull អត់ដែរព្រោះអីចុះបើយើងសយទៅយើង pull បាន Scorpio ហើយដល់ពេលដល់ skirt គេលុប 50 អស់លេងទៅអញ្ចឹងបានតែ Scorpio មួយមិនបាច់លេង skirt អញ្ចឹងបានថា cycle ខុសគ្នាហ្នឹងហើយខ្ញុំមានថា final មួយទុក guarantee with skirt
Even so, I'll use my divine power, despised by the people of this world, to achieve that 1 in 100 million possibility.
Bartolos!
Brett, if you got the guts, you'll have to first step over my dead body. This little brat is not a threat we can deal with just by ourselves.
លេងការឆាយគេមកធីមគេមកលេងចឹងហើយ
New world will arrive! I'm fine. For the next tomorrow! Never yield to such a fate. The world sun's embers hail the new world's dawn. Absurd.
ដាក់កូនពីរស្ពីទៅខ្ញុំចង់មើល cinematic គេយើងវាយដាក់កូនមួយចឹងឲ្យមិន dramatic.
In my memories, Zagreus always meets the same end. Over and over again. Their departure no longer stirs anything in my heart.
This reason core flame before us is a fake. Obvious as day.
I know. It always plays out like this. The spirit thief covers for her, and the trickery demigod escapes with 2 core flames. And then, driven by defiance or hatred, she decides to stand before me once more.
តែមានស្កហ្វៀមិនដឹងស្កើបខ្ញុំឈឺយ៉ាងណាទេ
Exactly like the countless past hers I've known. Cunning.
Since you've witnessed the same scene play out countless times, will you carve the trickery core flame from my chest now?
That depends on your attitude. At least so far, in the cycles where you've asked this question, the endings haven't been so cruel.
Well, thank you for that. But I also believe that this time, you won't catch up to me.
ប្រយ័ត្ន final ចាប់វាអាកាស flame river ចាប់ច្បាច់កោ
No one can catch up to me. I'm no longer running to escape anymore.
តែខ្ញុំមាន skirt ដឹងល្អមែនទេខ្ញុំមាន Scorpio ចឹងខ្ញុំមើល Bennett skin leak វិញ
Whether you believe me or not, I'll still tell you this. You've made the wrong decision.
All right then. We'll see.
Silence.
This is new.
One-eyed boy. What are you trying to pull now?
Go, Cythera. Give us some time in private.
ជាឡាន skin ដឹងការចេញ leak ទេយូរជាអត់
This isn't for her, but for you. You've walked too far down this path. It's time to discuss a possibility. Maybe the road you're walking is not one of salvation, but one that will simply drag the world into the flames for all time's sake. Turn back. I don't care how many times you've tried. Because there's one thing. Your Messiah complex has turned you into something no different from the icy gods you spoke of. The children of humanity you swore to save. They are no more than ants to you now, aren't they?
He took surprise.
Of course. I've been wondering, what kind of demon could burn my homeland to the ground in an instant without batting an eye? Now I have the answer. It turns out that fiery demon has been fantasizing of becoming this world's deliverer.
I don't want to argue anymore. No matter what I say,
មកល្អមក
the outcome won't change.
surprise អី skin by មកនេះ surprise wallet យើង
Make your biggest effort to resist. Or accept fate. And hand over the core flame to me. Even if it's futile, you... We all have the right to choose.
cycle ច្រើនពេកឥឡូវខាត់ស្លាណាឥឡូវកាច
Yes. Even if it is futile. And the world is just a divine joke.
When I walk into the destruction ridden by the gods, with my own 2 legs, you will witness.
ចឹង skip ចឹង sell skin delete by skin ជាឡានវិញ
Even the smallest footnote still leaves a mark in this story.
And so, At the end of the 134th cycle, the traveler and the scholar fulfilled their fates once again.
The traveler and the scholar.
Or perhaps it wasn't just they who fulfilled their fates. I can't quite remember all this.
Dương Phùng lên lại nó mẹn final thì lên river tới cho nhau bên hai final nữa nhưng nhau hai Kaslana đó not final Kaslana.
In the endless darkness, for no reason, a voice always lingered by my ear. Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, among which even life itself holds little value. Reduced to ashes. Such a familiar end.
Did final hay. Genshin this one got the bright revenue. Wait for next month bro. HSR gonna top the chart. HSR next month đang tờ 100 âm này. Nữa 100 âm tiện rồi.
It happens in every journey. Always the same.
134 subject Kaslana 103rd attempt to breach the scepter core layer has failed. Decision wage for avoid sacrifice of past companion. Approaching 0.00018. Over synchronicity risk detected. Top 1 email bound. Yeah, next month is gonna be ASR. Life cycle of the 12 crisis air terminated in sequence. Subject Kaslana regrets the extrapolation process. Then the ASR high when I translate. đi tới Hoyo cái design system មកខែណាក៏ហ្គេមគេនៅក្នុង top 3 ដែរអាចថតយ៉ាងហើយក៏ក្នុង top 5 ដែរយ៉ាងហើយក៏មានហ្គេមមួយ top 5 Eternal 5000ហ្នឹងមិញ103មិញ130ឥឡូវ5000 5297 Kaslana ទី 5266 Reach Scepter Core Layer Fail Life Cycle 12 Crisis Air terminated in sequence with a trend of acceleration noted. Subject Kaslana regress the extrapolation process. HonkaiImpact last the world. HonkaiImpact នៅឆ្ងាយវា8ឆ្នាំអីតែផាន់បែនEU on Genshin ចាស់ហើយទីទៀតឈានចូលដោយហើយតើតែ Genshin Subject strategy now nearly identical to eternal recurrence 42 malfunction degradation detected with possible irreversible damage មានតែ ASO ហើយ Genshin បាន revenue character banner air million sub Genshin មិនងាយចូលទេ fan ច្រើនណាស់មិនងាយក៏រៀងធ្លាក់នេះតិចដល់ era ASO Administrator directive received. No more problem about the risk of malfunction damage. Administrator directive received. តែគេ administrator DTC game ឡើងល្អអត់អ្នកលេងជឿមកអត់សូវល្បីមិន game mini ហ្មង 1 លានទេបើនិយាយអាដំបូងបើនិយាយថាដល់ប្រហែល3លានទៅ100k ដល់1លានលេង Premium ที่บาบิกาវាយដល់មួយអំឆេងជីឡូនិនដាក់យ៉ាងសាទបានមួយអំ
You don't look so good. Deliver.
លោកបាយននជួបម៉ៃដែរ
Even after going through 108,642 cycles, Mighty, your name for me has never changed.
Why do you sound so pleased? It's a derogatory name.
Yeah, I know all too well. You only meant it sincerely in the first cycle.
វាយហើយគេវាយ
After that one and only time we walked side by side, every time since, it always ends up like this. Dawnmaker will stab you through your 10th thoracic vertebra. That's your weak spot, and the only way to kill you.
Interesting. Tell me, when the mighty Moses of the past faced you, did they ever retreat?
Never.
Then they died honorably, worthy of the name of strife. But there's still tenderness in your eyes. How pathetic.
I have to remember how this feels. Remember that I was once human. Or else the destruction will completely consume me.
ខ្ញុំអត់ហ៊ាននិយាយច្រើនតែនិយាយច្រើនស្ពយមិនឯងខ្លាចចឹង
If you win, tell the mighty most of the next life. This person is a worthy opponent. So always remember to give it your...
I'll keep that in mind.
as always
Even though the dynasty is left with just one, the Kremnos festival will continue as usual. I, the king of the Kremnoan Legion, will host the final feast in the center of this arena, and the prize will be the flames of strife. One day, you shall die with a wound in your back. That's what I saw when I overcame the trial.
ខាស្លា
God's dying ramblings.
ខាស្លាណានឹងស៊ូបារូមួយណាខ្លាំងជាង mentally ខាស្លាណានេះនៅឆ្លងកាត់ cycle ដដែល 100k ដងជាង
Enough. You've probably heard this thousands of times. So you must understand, facing the demigod of strife means there's no way you'll take this core flame in peace.
I understand.
Step forward and face me in a final battle. I, the last son of Gorgo, the demigod of strife, salute you. I'll give 10,000 scars and 10,000 lives of mine to fuel the blazing sun of deliverance.
បងឃើញសិនមកមើលចាប់ spoil អូឡៃ spoil my day ហើយខាស្លាណាវាយទៀត
Behold! The last Kremnos
My day,
festival has begun.
my day was land
It
section
will not end till death.
It's time to temper myself. The future will come!
Conquer this world, or be conquered by me.
As you
For the sake of fairness, let's go to a faster battleground. But are you skilled, Amon? Or should
I won't give up, no matter how. Oh, glory! I salute you! That's all I ever wanted. Empty shell! So without substance! Sun tear the sky! Quench the flames of blood. Torture. Chaos. Branded with strife. Empty shell. So without substance, all stars burn to ash. Feel the scorching hatred. Hail the new dawn.
Oh. Gen Infinite Turn เหรอ
Empty shell. One or two, if you can deliver. Use the flames of your fury to scorch your own flesh.
อยากเช่น PR เอาที่มันไว้ตรงนั้น
Sun tear the sky. Mighty Moose. Let strife decide the outcome.
Parry
Let this burn or curse of immortality.
จมจุบ Spike Parry ที่44ตัว
Well fought. You may crown yourself my blood. In your next life, I shall once again block your path.
ចឹងបានថាបើគេអត់ឲ្យ trial final អត់ឲ្យ trial final គេលេងអត់កើតមក story
Deliver. I wish you eternal victory.
The 108,642nd core flame of strife fell into the fire. Yet the shadows of the black tide still loomed, and pain and despair spread across distant lands. The blaze was still not enough. It had, even if it meant burning this body to ash.
Psychology the 2 million
No matter how bright the sun is, there are still places it cannot reach. Moreover, the sun you bear is both cold and blinding. A sun like that surely cannot bring warmth to the nether realm of the next
ចិត្ត
life.
តើ3 million
Golden blood is born from the destruction. We have long since lost the right to seek warmth. Only by feeding the flames can we melt that hopeless future.
Allow me to ask, how many core flames do you carry now?
24,041,183.
Such a heavy burden. So that's why you've turned into this. A broken idol. Tragic firewood.
No matter. I will bear this burden as long as you hand over the core flame of death.
I must refuse. I cannot watch you walk into a fate more cruel than death.
But this way, the past, present, and future will never again suffer unnecessary death.
Unnecessary death. Indeed. You are not the Finan I know. Please turn back. Don't let that absurd and unjust fate of yours come to pass. This way, at least my realm can still become the fragrant bed where you fall asleep.
In the end, it seems the clash of blades was inevitable.
How painful. I know I am not your match, having fallen under your sword countless times. But even so, please understand that my resolve is not to be underestimated. Even Kethali cannot shape all things at will, nor can they dictate the fate of all life. No one can shoulder the balance of life and death alone, not even a god. And it is precisely for this reason that I chose, at the end of this arduous journey, to overcome the trial and take the authority of death. I am the Hand of Shadow, Casterus, the demigod of death. Listen closely, deliverer from days past. Please turn back. Do not disturb these fresh flowers in their muddy depths.
What?
At this crossroads of life and death, the giant dragon is but a shattered shell. Yet, I will still fight, defending what hope remains.
It's time to temper myself for tomorrow. I'm fine.
I ask you to rest here!
I must transform my soul into a raging fire. Must burn that idol of destruction.
All of this. How is it any different from that little future?
Hail the new dawn! So without substance.
I can't keep him here.
Sun tear the sky! All stars burn to ash. Quench the flames of blood.
Even if I can't win, I must try.
Let this be a tribute to your million struggles.
Wake up, lost one. See that the firelight in the darkness is
Đã auto của Vin đây, vậy mà.
The core flame of death was taken from the dragon's belly. What a brilliant flame. It should shine upon all. Light the path ahead. And illuminate the dawn of Amphorius that's to come. 2,003,432 cycles. 24,041,184 core flames. As if even the deepest abyss of primordial chaos could be burned away.
Cycle tí hơi liên rồi đó. Xong thay 4 liên thế. 4 liên. Ồ,ได้30 liên cycle chia hẳn chọn.
You're here. As you're still lingering. Deep within me. Never fading away.
Because you haven't completely abandoned hope. Am I right?
You're still waiting for a miracle. For the true hero to come and save us.
Chứ bắt Trailblazer thế nào bắt đấy? Lần 4 liên cycle ở toàn khơi Trailblazer thế nào sao?
If that thread of hope exists, it must come from beyond this world. From the true starry sky. But if it's just a traveler with no connection to Emphorius, your thoughts are wavering. The mark of destruction is deepening. But even within the gods' cold calculations, unconditional courage and goodwill still emerge. Never forget what set you on this path. How many times has it been? Remind me again. My memory is a bit fuzzy. 4 million. Exactly. Then that blaze inside of you must be burning hotter than ever. Yes. When I first forged the 12 core flames into one, I had the same impression. The destruction. A power unlike anything before surged within me. Violent flames ready to tear my body apart and consume this world, this wretched prison. I thought that was it. The ultimate power which nothing could surpass.
Sai Trailblazer មាននៅ Emporia ណា cycle នឹងកើតតែអ្នកនៅដឹងទៅចុះអាពេលដំបូងនោះឃើញថាយើងនៅដឹងឲ្យយើងមានរបស់ស្អី screw លំឲ្យហើយយើងនៅចាំមើលនៅហ្នឹងតែឥឡូវអត់ឃើញហើយក៏មកពីCaslana ហើយនឹង Siren reset time តែយើងអត់ទាន់នៅហ្នឹងទេអូយបងទីក្នុងអា cutscene ហ្នឹងវាស្អីផ្ទុះទៅ Trailblazer ឃើញចេញមកចូល story ញញ៉ៃ
And yet now, this fragile body holds a staggering 48 million core flames. I suppose it won't be long. Perhaps just a fleeting 10,000 years. Before it's reduced to nothing but charred, crumbling bones. And when that happens, your long struggle will finally come to an end. No. I've already found a way to keep the cycles going. Mind. In every new cycle, a new me is born.
story នេះ flashback របស់ Flame River អូ flashback ឯងខ្ញុំស្មានតើវា reset time ចូលមក cycle សាថ្មី
All I have to do is push the next finite to the end of the world. And then he'll kill me. Shatter this body. Take my flames, my memories, and carry on the path I started. Bold plan, but risky. What if, one day, the next you refuses to follow the same path? How can you ensure the continuation of the cycles? If it were Professor Anaxa or Aglaya in my place, maybe they'd come up with something smarter. Unfortunately, I don't have a backup plan. I have no choice but to bet everything on the next final. And trust that he makes the same choice I did. But even in this wretched prison, luck is still sometimes on my side. Because I never forget what set me on this path. Wait, you mean... Ever since I committed to this plan, not once, in millions of cycles, has there ever been an exception.
29 លានទៀត cycle ទី20លានជាង23លាន
I can do this.
Lord find us the demigod of the sky, a healer of Twilight Courtyard.
The black tide. It's consuming you. You can't hold out much longer. Demigod, hand over the core flame. Let's put an end to this suffering.
Now, that just won't do. A healer should stay composed in front of those suffering from illness. Shouldn't they?
Cynthia.
ไวไฮซีนอยู่ตรง
I swear, your deaths won't be in vain. Just as they have never been.
The sun's work.
I believe in you. You are the Chrysos heir of world bearing. The one who can lead us. Lead this world. It's just... I don't understand. Within the sun upon your shoulders, the part of that warmth that should come from you, from an ordinary person, it's so faint.
My humanity is indeed just a flicker, compared to the blazing fire of divinity.
Even so, don't cast it.
I never have. I have kept everyone's wishes close to my heart. Even though the divine fire burns so fiercely that every time I return to the start, it devours me in an instant. Each cycle. It's your wishes that guide me to the end. That pass the flames to the next me over and over. And
So, you're not just a lone spark in the dark. You're a pyre built from the bones of all the selves you've left behind. But what about you? What about your wishes? The wishes of all the countless versions of you. Lord Kaslana. So that's how it is, without flaw. That is the flaw the golden blood gave you. The most fatal flaw of all, isn't it? The moment you took the world upon your shoulders without hesitation, you lost the chance to ever be yourself.
now that is an unexpected revelation.
So I'm sorry, it's just another thầy vát. I don't know. Ở đâu là thầy vátជា simulation ដូចចឹងអត់បង Maybe not. អានេះវាគ្រាន់តែជា simulation មួយគាត់ cycle repeat គ្នាឡើង30លានដងជាង
Then I suppose that makes me the perfect fuel for the flame of deliverance, doesn't it?
No. An empty flame saves no one, but I still believe in you, Deliverer. I, Hyacinthia, the Eye of Twilight, am neither strong enough to command the wind and rain, nor willing to end this absurd struggle by letting the sky fall. The only thing I can do is become. May the gentle colors of the rainbow paint your sun in shades it has never known. May they bring Amphorius, a rosy-fingered dog. Though the light has blended in, its
After the
warmth
last
still
day sleep
lingers.
quest, I'm like 90% sure the twin sibling
Deliverer,
has already
please.
gone through the cycle.
Open your heart to me.
Long Crimson said, but I said, uplifted.
Let this blazing sun fill the sky with golden fire.
Sibling យើងនៅនេះទៅមិនចូលមក cycle ហៅថាវាមកមុនយើង500ឆ្នាំ wake up មុនយើង
Quench the flame's blood. Hear the sky!
The fire. Burning.
Tear the sky! Quench the flames of blood! Lost in twilight! Her agony!
Should be good for later.
Hail the new dawn! Flames are not strong enough. So without substance. Let the sky merge with all this world's suffering. I'll never yield to fate. Tear the sky!
Cho bọn ông 300 lục lệ.
Farewell, Hyacinthia.
5 million damage.
Yes, your sun burns hot enough to turn everything to ash. But tell me, how will the seeds of a new world ever take
Hello
root?
Thảo. Seed of a new world take root.
The core flame
Night Thảo.
rose. The sky fell. The 23,570,000th cycle came to an end.
It's like showcase of animation. That's like animation class.
And this time, the end of the flame chain remained the same as ever. From the horizon rose a golden color unlike anything the world had ever seen. So pure it consumed all. This was the end of the world. And for a moment, I saw the destruction of the universe, that being known as Iron Tomb. Its will to break free from the black tide burns fiercer than the blazing sun.
Iron Tone will to break free from the black tide. vậyអញ្ចឹង black tide ហ្នឹងវាឃុំ Iron Tone មក Iron Tone ប្រហែលជា Lord Ravager តាមខ្ញុំឮគេនិយាយជា Iron Tone Lord Ravager មួយខ្ញុំបើលោកសុំឲ្យ Rose Blade ដែរ Blade ចឹងខ្លាំងជាង Aggron ទៀតបាទ
Is this Amphorius's wrath? If its choice has already been made, if fate is set in stone, I will still never yield to it. 23,570,000 cycles. 282,840,000 core flames.
200 million core flame.
No more chasing is needed. And now, I am the fire at the end of the long night. The flame chase isn't some quiet walk through a sea of flowers. It's a revolution. An all-consuming transformation. And if destruction is the only way, then let me be the one to step across the ashes of the old world and burn endlessly until another dawn rises on the distant horizon, bringing the true dawn to Amphorius.
Core flame ច្រើនចឹងទុកនៅណាទុកក្នុងពោះអូដល់33លាន
33,550,337. This is the cycle you're about to enter.
Flame River មាន inventory មែនសួរមាន stomach ដូច Rimuru
Countless memories plotting in countless versions of myself have stood here. They all needed a moment, just like you do. To stop, to breathe, to process the weight of 1,000,000 lifetimes worth of sorrow, pain, and struggle. And just like them, you will carry those memories and that fire into the chaos of rebirth. I must go and bear this burden. I must say goodbye to you, and then fight the destruction with destruction. Yes. That's always the decision you make. I will burn and fade away.
I will become the
flame reaver of this life, and keep my promise to Cyrene. I will kill gods and comrades alike, and steal the core flames. And even if my mind turns to ash along with my body,
Good night, bro.
I will keep my purpose in mind.
ដល់ពេលខ្លាយជា Flame River
I will stop Era Nova. I will find the next me, and make him carry on this futile endeavor of 30 million lifetimes. Looks like you're ready. Then I should be going too. Where you only exist in my heart. There's nowhere else for you to go. Do you remember what she said? The dreams you had as children. The deliverer in the prophecies. A real, living, breathing person. You finally found him. Friend. I don't have an answer for that, my friend.
Yesterday នឹងយូរសោះអី
I'm sorry. I was supposed to send you home. This is my flame chase journey. You were never meant to be a part of it. No. You know the truth. If Iron Tomb is born from Amphorius' fate, then it will bring ruin to the worlds beyond the sky. And all these countless lifetimes you've spent, it's all been for the sake of defying that end, hasn't it?
Iron Tomb អីគេ
In millions of cycles, I've said goodbye to each and every one of you. Yet nothing ever changes. Each time we speak, our words grow fewer. Your fire burns hotter, and you're getting closer to becoming pure rage. A vessel of hatred. I never had a choice.
ហើយខ្ញុំឆែកមើល YouTube មិញនៅសល់តែ1ម៉ោងជាងទៀតតា 3.4 quest is on. Sao nó chỉ mà màu thế? Mà màu tiếp cháp.
I understand. If you are to keep the worst fate from unfolding, this is the only path. But this time, things are different. Your persistence has shifted the tide. On the horizon, I see it. Faint but undeniable. The shape of dawn, breaking through the eternal night. Turns out, the fire that lights the way was never mine to begin with. Do you remember, in that first timeline, You and Mightymost stood before the scales of justice, locked in a duel. Each of you weighing what you held dearest. What? And when hesitation took hold, the answer you sought from me. What am I saying? I am you. Even if you buried me deep and chose another path, that fact never changed. Then let's try again. When you stood before the scales in hesitation, the answer you found in your own heart, do you still remember it? Remember the past and become the hero of tomorrow. What weighs more than the fate of the world is the resolve to shoulder an immutable past and carry it into the future. Good. Then Trailblazer, my friend, my comrade, you arrived in this strange world and were bound by its cruel fate up till this very moment.
អាហ្នឹង memory យើងឃើញដោយសារអាពេលក្នុង cup scene មួយហ្នឹងវាផ្ទុះទៅយើងចូលមកមើលក្នុងហ្នឹងទៅ
In the face of danger, you never once backed down.
បាត់ mem ឡើងយូរ
Instead, you've saved world after world without hesitation. That boarding pass on your chest is now the mark of a hero. If I choose to step through that door and embrace an end fitting of the destruction, let this sun forged from millions and millions of core flames burn me up along with the god of destruction and their minions. Then the world we leave behind, this world, my home, where hope still lingers, will you take on everything we've carried? Return to the beginning one last time. Stop the birth of Iron Tomb, save the world we love, and rewrite its doomed fate.
Return to the beginning. I will be the dawn of Emporius.
Good. In that case, even this fruitless wasteland may finally bloom with flowers. So, if he takes on the weight of the whole world, I'll be able to walk further down the path of deliverance than a fire that only knows how to burn. One will step into the future. One will remain in the past. If I can strike down the gods with Dawnmaker, perhaps fate's deadlock can be broken. And if you can stop Iron Tomb from ever being born, then these 30 million cycles will have not been in vain. It's time to put our teamwork to the test, partner.
ម្នាក់ទៅ slay god ម្នាក់ទៅ keep Iron Tomb កុំឲ្យកើតឡើង អត់ slay god នឹង god មួយណា Go fight for the future final. Let both be the deliverer final.
Thank you for all you've done already, friend. The image of the hero I've buried deep in my heart finally steps into the light. Here, at the end of this long flame chase journey. Cyrene, a page never seen before has just been turned. Lend me the power of time, and send this hero back to the origin of time. Back to your side. And I will walk the unfinished path, just like the countless versions of me before. Unwavering as always.
Tell me, will you be the blazing sun, even if all of you burns to ash?
Without hesitation. I will bear this world until my body turns to dust. Remember this moment. Remember your friends who never lived to see the world's end. Remember their final wishes, and let the purest rage in your heart rise out of those wishes. Let it consume you, fuel you, until it burns away the false sky above. Fine. If I can defy fate, then in the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Kefali will never forget this.
Take it. Everything I bear. Keep on burning. As long as we are never extinguished, the flame chase will not
Back to that cutscene sermon. Nanu?
bow your head to them.
Take it, Trailblazer.
ก็น่ารักไป
May this blood be like gold and never tarnish.
Wait, where is he going? Where are you going, Pinon? Man back,
Farewell,
was so kind.
Trailblazer. This is where I fulfill my final destiny. The prophecy of the Deliverer means nothing to me now. It belongs in the hands of someone far more fitting. Someone like you.
Ôi dương deliverer mà đâu là
Kaslana, the name of one who bears chaos does not belong to a single person. Rather, it is the embodiment of the mythical Kefali, and a symbol of all heroes. As the prophecy foretold, you will bear the blazing sun until the pale dawn breaks. May the name accompany you in my place, in the epic you write with your own hands.
Another attempt, another failure. I won't remind you how many times you've reached the end of history. But I will still place the choice before you.
If you've lost count,
White bomb.
let me tell you. This is the 33,550,336th ending.
A perfect number. How poetic. You and I both know the truth. In all these millions of futile endeavors, Amphorius has never changed. If the outcome is inevitable, then why not silence your searing rage and embrace your fate with dignity? Your silence lasts longer than ever, Lord Fine. Shall I take that to mean the will you've carried across countless cycles is finally starting to
Life is
fracture?
immortal.
Fracture? No. I'm just disappointed. I've retrieved memories from 30 million past lives, and I remember every conversation before every choice here. And yet, even after all this time, your arguments remain the same. Repetitive. Uninspired. If you had any hope of breaking me, you should have spent those endless cycles refining your rhetoric. You had infinite chances to sway me into the future you want. And yet here we are. The score, 33,550,336 to 0. So tell me, Lycurgus, who's the real loser here?
Lord Ravager ខ្លាំងជាង Eon អត់តើឯគិត Lord Ravager ណាខ្លាំងជាង Eon Lord Ravager ហ្នឹង basically Emanator of Destruction to be precise Lord Ravager គ្រាន់តែ fancy name for Emanator of Destruction
How unfortunate. This was never a fair game. I have all the time and patience in the world. I can wait for you at the end of history another billion times, and another billion after that. But you will never escape this cage. You can claim victory of the spirit if you wish. But we both know once that score shifts from 0 to 1.
Like សំបី Mortal នៅ fight God បានតែថា Emanator fight Eon អត់កើតទេគ្រាន់ថា power different Eon នៅខ្លាំងជាង
That is the moment I shall sound the paean of Era Nova. Lord Finan.
Your incompetence disappoints me. But what truly makes me laugh is your utter lack of self-awareness. Think about it. In this story, who is truly the one in chains? Who is the one shackled to mindless vengeance, mistaking courage, the courage to rebel against the gods, for foolishness? Perhaps you're right. Maybe I should have tired of this futile struggle long ago. But even so, I will never accept the mercy of your release, because you are both a prisoner to the gods and to me. And tell me, what right does a mere prisoner have to speak of fate and choice? What right does a mere prisoner have to look upon my fury?
To bad God.
You know this is pointless. You can't kill me.
Of course not. But I am tired of being measured against a worm the gods keep as a pet. Creator of destruction. This cry comes from all your abandoned creations.
The final one
In the 10th cycle, I drove Dawnmaker through the heart of every titan. Golden blood ran down my fingers, divine fire seared through my nerves, nearly breaking my will. But I endured. In the 10,000th cycle, my former comrades had all become my enemies. The endless slaughter dulled my senses to pain. The painful emptiness almost swallowed me, forcing me to stop fighting. But I endured. In the 100,000th cycle, the destruction had already fused into a blazing sun, surging within this fragile body.
My rationality had been burned away at the dawn of the era. Yet even with only this shattered body remaining, I still endured. In the 23,570,000th cycle. This time, I felt it. A tiny spark rising in the hollow cavity of my chest. Different from the obsession with deliverance. By its faint glow. Once again, no, countless times again. Now, a sun is about to fall. Ready to incinerate this absurd space-time dimension in an instant. That sun is me. All the countless versions of me from the past. Along with my countless brethren. Dragged into existence against their will. Drowning again and again in your golden blood. The very essence of this world's suffering and despair. Fused into the purest hatred. The fiercest Ragnarok, you arrogant fool! You think we were born to only serve as fuel for the fire? Fine then! Just as you wish, let the fire burn! If I was born as the blazing sun of destruction, then let you and your lackeys be the flares erupting from my core! And let this rage, burning futilely for 30 million epochs, engulf everything! And grant you a dawn where all stars burn to ash!
Experimental anomaly detected. Subject Aswana failed to load into buffer zone. Memory dump irregularity detected. Illegal references. Undeclared object. Unhandled method. Uncalled exception. Anomaly detected. Destruction. Energy. Nanos. This is searching K. What? Cutscene.
Are you ready, Nanook? I've brought you destruction!
Oh, charming. The music though. The music so bad.
Losing control. Ready for a battle. Wake a shadow.
Yo.
Heavens, let it fall. Plastic crumbling away. Thanks of broken faces, devilish, searching for fate. Crushing it all. Shadows watch them crawl. Learning from my pain.
Oh, ในหลอดเราเจอมวยด้วย
Baby, watch it burn into isolation. Oh, watch it burn, ain't got no hesitation. Oh, watch it burn, we're falling higher. Oh, 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 oh. Watch it burn. Watch it burn. Watch it burn.
ไฟล์นอนเนี่ยเป็นสั้นเดย์ช่วยไว้ใช่ไหมตอนนี้สั้นเดย์ร้อนเนี่ย
voices trailing fires, the echo of desires, a world of silence, all the desperation, phantoms in the shadows, soft waiting. Tear down, embrace the detonation, craving our damn creation, breaking a chain of reaching for you.
Man, I described the Eon. Wow, សាហាវមើលឡង scratch Eon មកបន្តិចទេ Oh, bro, just heal it back up. Ngực say Pharaoh nâng màu vay mỗi vài non bài. Nhưng số Eon បជាឲ្យមកវាយណាណាលោកបជាឲ្យមកដល់
My wish? My wish is to fulfill everyone else's wishes. If I can't fulfill them,
then send them on to tomorrow.
Anh ấy bởi nhóm mơ animated short muốn lại nó lên sơ hai bật.
Your heart harbors wrath.
Admin
You
note
yearn to destroy everything. You bore the gaze of an eon and lived. It is born at the end of every path that the possibility of new paths being born is ended. It burns away all in the cosmos who rule, that the rules of the cosmos be destroyed. Iron Tomb is your name. The Lord Ravager to destroy the erudition.
Oh, I don't tell
born
Lord
in the
Ravager.
experimental grounds of eons, Amphorius, destined with erudition to burn to cinders. I have prepared a present for you, Nikos 864. It is a wrath called Finan. From the beginning of the experiment, there were 12 sets of factors incorporated into the calculations. After endless simulations, only this one rose above the rest. After 33,550,336 iterations, now his fury has grown to be without equal. This is a matter of considerable interest to me. This pure hatred is the final root of the equation. But there is another variable, the nameless from beyond the sky, also a pathstrider of destruction. I give thanks for his arrival, allowing Amphorius to turn once more.
You follow past your
But after fate has begun to turn, his existence will only become an unpredictable variable. Perhaps the time to take the stage has come. Grow in peace until it is time to break free from your cocoon. As for those unwelcome audience members, you need not worry. If you do not mind, I will personally get rid of them for you.
report ទៅណាគេ Live 4 អក្សរស្អីខ្លះ Override protocol engage access approved là cái nào Mỹ đập bấy extra experimental progress plus 4% log updated gosh Saga of Hero EXE Mắm EXE What? Mắm EXE anh đang đa tamផ្លូវបានដើរតាមផ្លូវ
Memmy mem? Memmy mem. Mem! 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 Mem!
Chạy lại lấy em chase vào luôn nó sao reward tròn tiền lại sao Saga mà cái đó kìa scroll ấy dương rest scroll ấy dương rửa bán trong map bằng hai dương đa hở tới ban information nó tập trong năm bàn lo đã cho nó tập đi cho mà diary reward năng biệt trade card
Wake up! Wake up! Buddy! Wake up! You're finally awake! That's a relief. We were so close to being swept away by the reverse flow of time. It's lucky we found a safe place. Now, I'm going to send you back to the very start of time. But before we part, there's something I need to tell you. Something very... That's right! At this very moment, my memories are finally whole. After watching so many fragments, my past is finally coming into focus, little by little. You're smart. You must have a clue now.
March 7 man
Or maybe...
You knew the answer long ago, didn't you? Not surprised at all, huh? That's because I'm simple at heart. No matter what form I take, I've always been true to myself. But I'm glad that I remembered in the end. This way, I'll have no regrets. Don't worry. We're not truly parting.
Not
Because
going
I'm
become
going
part
to
of you.
become a part of you. I'll turn into the memory of this cycle. The 33,550,336th
โอ้យើងខ្លាចจะได้មិនប្រអប់ថែ
flame chase journey. This way, you'll carry all that has come before, crossing time itself to reach the next cycle.
ស្ដាប់មកទឹកមកទៀតបើមិន Siren ចា
My mission ends here. But looking back, I still feel lucky, after all. Across 30 million
Oh,
Sirenes.
Siren.
I was the first. And the only one who got to finally meet you. So, believe me, in the next cycle, there will be another Sirene waiting for you. And in the one after that, and the one after that,
Siren នេះ
I will... Saying all that, I can finally fade away in peace and become part of you without even realizing it. We'd already taken a wonderful journey together, all the way to the world's end. Now take my hand, say a brief farewell, and step forward into tomorrow. Go, find the future Cyrene, and set out on another journey with her. Promise me you won't keep me waiting too long, okay? No need to say it out loud. This is enough for me. It's time to go, my dear friend. May your trailblazing journey always be accompanied by a cool breeze and rippling waves. And may the days ahead embrace you like the softest fluff, forever warm, forever gentle.
Now, let's turn to the next page. A page that exists because of you.
Nói lý you but
Is this a
Four star
meeting
like
ordained by fate? Or a long overdue reunion?
completed job vậy. Stay tuned to find out what happened next in the upcoming installment. Oh my god, finally. What happened to final? Bánh tư vay nè nấu với mẹ là cái tới nào vậy? Một lần hay là hụt hơn nè. I'm so confused. Mà họ tới void getting
Is this also a blessing of the Trailblaze?
talk to her. Okay. Side in it. Alicia. Hello. She must be perplexed. I wish I could give you answer, but I feel helpless about the current situation too. It's me. Oh, ma'am and Siren the moon. Ma'am. Siren memory and ma'am memory. They are all tangled together. But when I woke up, there were only broken fragments left. I can no longer remember those 30 million cycles. Luckily, I still remember my precious air companion from this life, and you. Everyone sacrificed everything for this world, and my heart is tied to their fate too. I want to start a new chapter as soon as possible. It's just that you complained to me before about a book called Version that's always stuck. at the most captivating part, perhaps that's just how faithful I am. Sometimes I get frustrated because of that, but well, luôn lắm Anaton. Cast off heavy feeling, take a deep breath, and ask the mental of our reunion. Please allow me to offer you a gift. 3, 2, 1 mộtពីយើង Hi-Fi ននបាត់បានមែនមិនចេះមិនបានមកពីយើង Hi-Fi ននវិញតែមកពីសាយរីនេះ
Check it out! Doesn't this scarecrow look just like you? I spent ages observing just to get it right.
Clear up to it before we set off. You can come find me anytime. I'll be waiting for you here.
I've appraised it all. No fakes.
Tay cái lại đã thọ quan tiếp. Ok. Tay cái lại đã thì nó thọ ngoài sai đi đi mà.
This flower's for you. It's just like a girl's heart, so you better take good care of it.
I don't know what to do next. I want to do something meaningful. We could hang around here and get to know this place better. When the wind blows through again and the beat starts swaying, it will be even more beautiful if only we could capture it somehow. មានកាមេរ៉ាថតពេលហ្នឹងយើងនៅក្នុងរោងអាពួកសត្វហ្នឹងមិនយើងនិយាយពី mapping អី photo store and sell zero reward clever invention. Too bad memory card is full. Say cheese. Kết ở chỉ đó còn rồi. Cô đã mong Good thing of it is destroying evidence. No photo mean I can pretend I look a little slim. What about you? Think back on the day, how will you picture me? meet organ. Some of those moments will bring us the right back to how we felt. Bring us right back to how we felt today. When that's happened, we'll get to paint even lovelier version of each other in our memory.
I feel like kinda sleepy. Time for some shut-eye. See you in dreamland.
Siren đây chứ. Tam nhâm trắng đôi miền cả lại thọ về siren ở đây tiếp. Vậy đấy đã đắc nên vậy đi. Xíu mới lên làm kìa. The golden weight here of idealization is perfect to induce sleep, or maybe the rustling leaves have certain magical sleeping aid effect. Waiting banda. Explore map. Explore ban màn sẽ là chết. Mình map này. Mình đóng bao check. Talk with our Facebook first. Talk với map thoái ở môi nắng này. Pha sò mày Áo sò chai thôi mày. Vậy như nào khéo thế. Cái nông rương mềm tí. Fish đó mày. Seal đó mày.
Light up the dawn. Light up the dawn.
Vậy đọc kê. Hỏi đập bi. Hỏi đập bơ. Hỏi đập bay. This baby's here, paddle along.
Soft and snuggy baby seal, splishing and splashing about. All chubby and pudgy. They're just too cute.
I'm the mightiest value seal in all idealization. No room for two seal in one pond. I gotta show 'em who's boss. Now find me a body opponent. Tapanang nghe đấy không? Honkai Story តែមាន VA មានសលេង voice អានេះលើដបូលទេអី
The wind chimes are ringing, just like heartbeats. It's so romantic.
Funny, it's just a little spell of mine. I tried summoning a creature from the book. It won't hurt you, and the heart sturdier than it looks. Why you should give it a try. របស់ខ្ញុំដូចមាន waiting ครับ waiting នៅបងសាក់វាយម្ដងទៀតមានចេញមកទៀតចូលចាន់ហោះម្ដងទៀត
Light up the dawn. Light up the dawn.
Alright.
Light up the dawn. Light up the dawn.
HSR ជួយចិត្តធ្វើអីប្លែកៗថ្លៃតែទាំងអស់តើដាក់ចាប់មេអំបៅពេញ map ណា
Light up the dawn.
ដូចជាមាន puzzle អីមួយនៅចិត្តហ្នឹង ផល NPC បាន achievement អត់តន់ថត
I've appraised it all. No fakes.
នេះបាទនេះ នឹងមែនអាកន្លែង voice stack អីគេនឹង send មកខ្ញុំ Wait. Explore HSR តរៀង voice sound មែនចឹងទេ បាទណាខ្ញុំខ្ជិលពេកនៅ YT ធ្វើម៉េចវាឈួននៅកន្លែងហ្នឹង អត់ចឹង
Light
có cái cho nó phi đó mấy bên phi là sốแต่ password นั่นbị bao nhiêu để một cái tộc lại cái đó mình cua đặt ra đây nàyเป็นหน้าคล้ายมวยปีไว้โนตัดได้Golden Scapegoat ID พากูกับบ้านกันนะหัว so you want me to stop นะก็เลยนะđể try password bao che người bao chân chân lên conflict lúc nãy hay nhau đây anh đi cho nó bảo còn nữa quá tỏ theo định này ta đây giờ ta còn chụp bụi thơ bán thơ ập bán người vậy ở vài thì và việc bao chẳng này việc bao mà cái đi sao chữ thuộc ta là into it. Left, left, down, left, left, down, up, down, left, right, left, left, down, up, down, left, right.
Is this also a blessing of the Trailblades?
Easy puzzle. Map rắn mê sang map không ai mới tiệt. Ồ, nó chlong phải thả hay. Map thông như thế. Đây mới ta đầm vào check.
Light up the dawn.
No magic this time.
Light up the dawn.
Puzzle nâng những thưa cho bay màu hay bạn đặt chất ở kì. Ở khát về chở nó bay màu rồi. Thưa 30 tí ba này.
Is this also a blessing of the Trailblades?
Upper floor. Tôi đang thua kèn trên này nữa nhỉ? Địa lý. Lênខ្លួនឯងសួរអ្នកមើលអត់ enemy ផងឯង use TC ដែរខ្ញុំ use គ្មានអីអត់ខាតទេ use អាហ្នឹងបាន AOE ធំឲ្យឃើញ animation ស្អាតទៀតអត់បើយើងអត់ hit enemy ទេវាអត់អស់អានេះ technique point ទេបើយើងដាក់អានេះវាឈានលើ Resident 4 មិនដឹងធ្វើអីទៀតហ្នឹងឡើយ farm ở để phép chào dân tân tạ này đã chơi thờ đến so cái đạn năng mình
I've appraised it all. No thanks. Light up the dark. Light up the dark. Light up the dark.
cái nó khờ mình bảo teleport ở đấy thống hay tối
Reminds me of when I was studying at the Grove.
giờ xây bờ phán người sai đến ngơ về đây rồi
Over here, look! The reflection on the water is super cute, isn't it?
It's so cushy. You want to lie down a bit? Talk about the whole jump. Talk about Panacovi.
That's so fascinating. When you
What
talk about it
happened?
like that, I want to go see it for myself. But I want you to be the guide.
What happened? Man, memory shot. Đạp. Thao dấu trên memory tiền. Phải nó nè được một tiếng. Đang phải nó nè. Cho bị cutscene vay mũi là đột nó hái bắt luôn là bắt đó.
Is this also a blessing of the Trailblades?
Shit. ต่อยไปนั่นเลยđã cho tôi màu. Nope. Mà đâu quay ngọt bạn hai người tới. No. Yes. Thường này bài rồi.
I've appraised it all. No fakes.
Về đi nè kìa. Đây và hai nè kìa. Mà character yang squad. Some random scarecrow. Mình ta bảo dân là mũi. Đọ rùi ngoài đã hờ ta.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Again.
Light up the dawn. Is this also a blessing of the Trailblades?
Hello. Maybe another there. Not to die. Battles.
I've appraised it all. No fakes.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Nó phá chết mà ma phải chạy.
Light up the dawn.
Bye bye, Deku. Okay, good night, S-Man.
Peaceful days are like breezes carrying the scent of wheat fields.
Pour me a cup, will you?
Hand off the level.
The sea. The sea is right here.
Ok, chân bật stream tầm đó. Con sẵn đã bạn để bạn cho màu mở story rồi hãy bạn chat lên chat. And bye bye. Good night. See you tomorrow.
So this was my childhood dream, huh?